Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a look that is very pinky, very airy, and the hero of this look is the Aether Beauty Rose Quartz palette, and I am just very amazed with it. You will see how the shadows applied in this video. Before we start, I want to share with you guys my daily verses that I love. Today is amazing because sometimes when you open up something and you never know it's speaking to you, this one definitely speaks to me. This is from Colossians chapter 4 verse 2. It says, continue steadfastly in prayer, being watchful in it with thanksgiving. To me, that means that we should always talk to God, spend some time with Him, no matter how busy you are, no matter if you have no problems, because sometimes we talk to Him only when we have problems. But this reminds me to always be thankful for everything in your life, no matter how little, no matter how big, just in all stages in your life. Be thankful and spend the time with God who loves and cares for you. So that is my daily nugget for you today, or weekly nugget since I only post weekly. So with that said, let's go ahead and start this makeup look. Grab your coffee, get caffeined up, and let's do this makeup. Okay, so I applied my foundation and my concealer already. I used Oxygenetics in the shade beige and the concealer by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 5. The reason I did that was because when I opened my laptop today, it was updating and it took forever. So I was just doing my base makeup, or just my foundation and concealer, and just watch a little Heartland and drink some coffee. Motherhood waiting. Next, I want to bronze up my skin a little bit, but I want to use something new that I just got yesterday. This is the Nude Sticks Nudies All Over Face color in the shade Deep Maple A. And it also has its built-in brush right here. It does feel fairly soft, you know, and we'll see how it works. But so this shade is considered a bronzer shade, but it has like a pink tone to it, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Oh my gosh. I'm a little scared. I feel like this is like a blush and a bronzer at the same time. Like if you would mix a blush and a bronzer, that's what would come of it. I don't know, but dang, that thing has heck of pigment. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I'm gonna go back to my beauty blender because this is creeping me out. But yeah, let's see how this looks blended. This is definitely a reddish bronzer, like a warm red. I don't know. I'll get back to that in a little bit. By the way, if you guys have not noticed, you see some lights up in there in the back. So the reason why I put it up is because my daughter, my eldest, I put some lights for her lounge study area for when she's at home for Zoom at school. I mean, that's where she goes to study, and it looks so nice. You can check out this video here if you want to see how I decorated that little corner to be her little girly corner, and it just looks so beautiful with all the lights. And I was like, I want it in my room, or like in my little corner. Let's put some right here. That is very interesting. Since I'm going for like a pinky look, I want to dip into this Rare Beauty in the Bliss shade, and I'm gonna apply it here and here. So with these blushes, I use my beauty blender because I feel like it blends the best without moving your base underneath. But wow, oh my gosh, just that shade, it's so pretty. And actually, I think I want to put some on my crease because I want to see how that will work. I'm gonna take this brush right here and just kind of do what I do with her eyeshadow. I just want it to kind of match my cheek a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that and see how it looks. Ooh, oh my gosh. I am loving this. And this is a matte shade, by the way, the Bliss. Selena Gomez has 2 formulas for her blushes. One is a glowy version. This is more, you know, liquidy than the Stay Vulnerable eyeshadow, the cream eyeshadow that she has, the one that I used in the last video. But I mean, it just works the same, you know. Ooh, I really like this. Oh my gosh. I'm going to highlight, and I am gonna go dip into another Rare Beauty item. This is the liquid highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. This is a beautiful pink highlighter. Let's powder with my Hourglass powder. I love this powder. Make sure my under eyes aren't creasing. I just love how that feels. It's so light. Okay, let's move on to the eyes. I have applied that thing already, right? I kind of wish I would have put more like on my lid, but let's just use my MAC primer right here. I need to find like a good skin tone Danessa Myricks color fix. I just don't know which color to pick because I love the staying power for that. So for the eyes, I'm gonna dip into my Aether Beauty Rose Quartz palette. This is a really nice palette for people who loves like very light pinky, purpley, cool tone shades. I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, which is just kind of almost my skin tone. I'm gonna lightly set that part right here and a little bit here. All right, so the next shade I'm gonna pick is this pinky shade right here, and I'm gonna apply that all over my crease. Now you can tell that this is getting a little bit more pink than that one. Apply it really broad so it kind of looks blown out a little bit. I'm gonna take my pencil brush and use the same color for my lower lash line. I am going to take this mauve-y cool shade Dusty Pink right here, and I'm gonna apply it just right here. Go back to that pink crease shade earlier, and I'm gonna use that to deepen up the pink more and to also blend that darker shade together. I just love how every time I add this pink shade, it just, I don't know, it just transforms. It transforms. I'm gonna grab this thing and grab that same pink shade and kind of just run it along my lid just to fill it in. All right, now I'm gonna dip into this very light highlighting shade right here, and I'm gonna apply that to my inner corner. And then I'm gonna bring it into the other shades in my eyelid so that it kind of just matches, or I mean blends in. I am looking for a good shimmer to put in my eyelid. Duochrome, that whichever way you look, it kind of depends. So let's put that on my eyelid and see. Wow, that is so pretty on my eyelid, and I'm placing this all over. So this middle parts of it, it is more of that like topper kind of shimmer, at least in my opinion. It reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury Pops. So this one though, I have to admit that it does not dry up. That is the difference that I noticed with these ones. It does not have dry pan. It's easy to put on your eye, and I don't have to like dig in the thing to get the shade. So this is so soft, so buttery. For the lower lash line, I kind of want to deepen it, but I don't know what shade to use. See what happens if I apply this. So this is like a dark gray. As I put on my lashes, I want to share with you guys that I am now reading the book of Luke in the audio plan that I have on my phone. Like if you download the app, the Bible app on the App Store, there is audio plans that you can pick, and this one is by Through the Word. So anyways, my sister-in-law and I have read the Revelation first, and that was so life-changing. So I was off social media for like 6 months, just kind of getting away from all the busy, all the hustle, and I was kind of like losing sight of what I created my blog to be. Busy with sponsorships and collabs that I had no more time for anything else. But it definitely renewed my mind, and I had to go back to my first goal, to why I even created my blog. And if you guys have not seen my blog, it is actually xolivi.com. I don't post any more like much reviews. I will from time to time, but most of it is usually about life and its struggles and what we must do or how we react, because whatever is in our hearts will project to how we react to things, right? So I wanted to basically revamp my blog to what I created it for, and that is to use it to glorify God and help the people just like me, just like you, to kind of receive inspiration from my life, and hopefully that it can help theirs. You know, I have a lot of stories, my testimony, and the miracles that God has done in my life, and all the things that He has shown through me. And I wanted it to help someone else as much as it helped me, you know, because your own experiences is what will help others to go through their own journey. I was not born a Christian, and wow, if you go to my blog, you can see how God has spoken to me even when I was such a youngin'. And by youngin', I mean like 6 years old. I knew something wasn't right, and I've always had this voice that kept telling me to find out what that is. And it's too much to talk about here in this video, but I just love how I can use my blog for that type of purpose. And to those who would like to read that, they can just go to my blog. I mean, you can go to my blog and read it for yourself and see the goodness and everything that God has done for me and through me. And I just, you know, it's just time to put my blog to what it was meant to do without getting distracted or anything like that. It just needs to be just a straight path to what it was created. I think it's so crazy how when you put mascara on your lower lashes, it just kind of opens up your eyes like a lot more. And I have been so hooked with this mascara lately. It's just, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. All right, now let's move on to the lips. I am going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk because that is the only pinkish shade I have. I feel like it matches with my color story here. So I love this Pillow Talk lipstick. This is what I have left. It is on its last legs. Is that what you say? Last part? That makes no sense whatsoever. I forgot how much I love the shade. So this is the pink that I was actually looking for. I forgot the shade because I wasn't using it for a while because I only had a little bit left. And I didn't want to buy another one because it was like $35. So this eyeshadow palette with this lip, with this blush, it is just perfect and I am so happy with it. I can't tell if I want to put like false lashes or what. Do I want to? Can't decide. This shimmer is bomb. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that this brand, this whole thing is fully recyclable. So it has no mirror, no magnet. So when this is done, you can recycle this whole thing. And my little pop-up social media thing that comes up, it shows my main Instagram, which is Livi, but I don't really post like makeup stuff because that's a little bit spammy and a little bit too much for who follows me there. Like my family and my brother-in-laws, like they don't need to see that. I created a new Instagram just for makeup and the things that I love to share about. All the swatches, all the makeups that I've got. It's now in my Instagram called Bon Livi. So that name is inspired by French language, bon meaning good and then vie meaning life. I don't know if that's like the right grammar to put it in, but that's what it means and that's why I created it, because it is the good life. We must see the good in life no matter where we are at. And since my name is Livi, I kind of put like the L-I in the middle of that because I want my life and everything I do in it to reflect goodness and joy and all of that in that Instagram. So anyways, now we are finished with this look. I am going to do a little posy and then I'm gonna wish you goodbye. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys are enjoying this type of videos where I kind of create some looks not knowing the outcome is gonna be like. But yes, I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you guys have not subscribed yet, I would love it if you do, and then like this video if you did like it. And don't forget, I love you and you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.